This is Dominion 6 with the Warhammer mod. You can find it over the Somber mod. Sorry, Somber, I think is the name of it. You can find it over on Steam for sure. I think it's up on other places as well. But if you've got Dominion 6 through Steam, this is the easiest way to go. Just go to the workshop, do a search for Warhammer, and it should come up no problem. There's also a couple of maps that go with it that were apparently meant to be used with the mod, for the Somber mod. And basically what it is, the Somber mod is just like the Warhammer factions and the units go with them, as well as some music and that kind of stuff, and that kind of stuff. And then there's, like I said, a map too, I guess. So we disabled the vanilla mod just to make sure everything's safe. Then this is the Somber Warhammer AI Pretenders 1.0. This is all part of the same package, the Somber stuff. Current version is 1.08. You can do different static versions as you want. They suggest using this if you're doing multiplayer stuff. If you're doing multiplayer, they say don't use the current version, just use a particular static version so everybody's synced up. You don't have to worry about that. And then also there's maps and stuff that aren't included here. They're different. But anyway, so this is what we're using currently for this playthrough. The dark mod. The mod is dark right now because we're underwater. This little screen, this is what it looks like when you're underwater. So if you're doing an underwater faction, this is what your world looks like. Just like in real life. It's really dark down deep. Anyway, we're going to create a new world. In this case, we're not picking the map size. We're doing a loaded map. We've got 2 to choose from. Malice, the old world, advanced. And there's like 3 versions of this. I only got the advanced version because the other 2 are basically the same as this other one we will be using. But this map is huge. 564 provinces on the land and 372 sea. That's huge. So someday. But in this case, we're going to use this one. 358 and 49. A little bit more reasonable. So we use that. And then we don't have to worry about the map tweaks. I don't think we need to do this. No, I didn't think so. Okay, so that. Oh, we can do underground stuff, I guess. Or not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. Hey, Skybird, welcome back. You're getting more than normal phishing phone calls lately. I swear you get 4 to 5 a day. I usually get 2 to 3 a day. They're coming back into style. Oh, and before we actually enter a game name, we're going to. It's going to be Chaos. Maybe. Anyway, we're going to go over to the Wheel of Warhammer. And we're going to have this determine our faction. So this is the same wheel that I use for Total War Warhammer. And if there's... I think all these guys are here. If they're not, we'll just reroll if we have to. But anyway. Let's spin and see what this goes. Corn. I think corn is a thing. Corn. That's not corn. That's corn. I don't know if the ages matter here. So we'll stick with middle. Where'd my mouse go? My mouse cursor disappeared. Where are you? Shit. Enter? Enter works. Oh, screen. Sorry. Anyway, trying to... Oh, there we go. That helped. For some reason. I don't know why, but it helped. Anyway, so... How many players do we want? Let's go a lot. So... That should be... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll go with 10. As far as these guys go, you just click on these. And who do we want to be? Oh, it's supposed to be corn. And we just have to figure out where corn. There's corn right there. Blood for the blood god. So this is corn. Is one of the foul ruinous powers, the gods of chaos that draw strength from the darkest mortal realms. Blah blah blah. Race hardened humans with partial cold resistance. Beasts of chaos prefer cold +2. Military. Exceptional heavy infantry and cavalry, medium infantry, a few ranged weapons. Some troops and commanders can earn promotion or damnation. Magic is weak. Some blood, earth, fire, and death. Priests are average. May perform blood sacrifice. I don't know if I want to do... I don't want to do blood again. I just did a blood run, so I don't think we're going to do a blood run. I don't think we're going to do corn. There's too much blood there. Here. The wheel never picks what I want to do. So, Empire? Why Empire? Sell me on why I should do Empire. So we have Wood Elves up there, Athelloren, Guardians of the... Oh, these are the High Elves. Tomb Kings, Vampires, Beastmen, Bretonia, Talea. This is another humans. Okay, Brew. Thanks for looking. Headshot a few sectoids. Bog standard race to understand the gameplay. I actually did a little brief run earlier this morning, and it's not that bad. It's pretty much Dominion 6. It's just a matter of it's more more Warhammer stuff in it. You'll see what I mean once we pick somebody. So there's a Skaven. These are dwarves. Green Tide. There is no race so pervasive and diverse in structure as the greenskins. Oh, see, these are greenskins here. Bonez tribe. Green Horde of Fury. Some more greenskins. Norska. Goldtooth. These are ogres. The ogre kingdoms. These are the Chaos Dwarves. Altdorf. This is the Empire. Bash in the south. So this is more Empire stuff. Middenheim, that's more Empire as well. It's those Lizardmen, Slanesh, Khorne, Kislev, Nagadishar, Servants of Undeath. Oh, Nagash, Mountain Rock of the Commanders, Tireless Undead. So these are more Tomb Kings too, right? Then we got Nurgle and Nagaron, so Dark Elves. Any WoW Naga? No. Can we do weird Chaos God stuff? Is Tzeentch in here? I do not see Tzeentch. I only see Khorne, Slanesh, and Nurgle. Could do Nurgle. I always like Nurgle. Nurgle. So humans with partial cold resistance, beasts of chaos, prefer gold 2. Death scales don't reduce supply. Exceptional heavy infantry and cavalry, medium infantry, few ranged weapons. Some troops commanders can earn promotions or transfiguration. Magic is average. Nature, death, some blood, and elemental. Priests, weak. Make blood sacrifice. Dominion increase. Death in provinces you don't control. Mechanics, plagues that spread, helping you and your harming your foes. Scales and blesses. These are the different units. So what's their Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle? Death magic, nature, blood, priest 2, +2 randoms. Sacred, of course. Poison resistance, snow move, stuff, food. Fortune teller. This unit can prevent bad events. Ah, there we go. Disease resistance. So we got leadership 30, magic 30. So not a great... Oh, the undead leadership. There we go. So that's probably their best leader there. The Sorcerer Lord. Exalted Hero. Dun, dun, dun. So snow move. He's got recuperation, so he has more energy during combat type deal. Castle defense bonus. Ambidextrous. Affliction resistance and promotion. Units will get promoted and turn into another unit if it gains enough experience. That's kind of cool. Requires this is a thing. Requires friendly Dominion strength of 7 in the province to recruit. So which means you have to start your pretender god with a high Dominion for some of these things. I noticed this with the the Tomb Kings, is in order to get all their units, you have to have a certain Dominion level. And it may not be there at the start, usually. So you don't get to recruit the best stuff too fast. So, anyway, that's Nurgle stuff, sort of. Chosen Knight, Putrid Blightkin, Axe Demon Flies, another Sacred, Ambidextrous, Disease Resistant, Affliction Resistant, Dominion 7. These are, the base units. So those two are Sacred. This one is Sacred. Chosen Warrior. I forget about Chosen stuff. So all the Chosen... the Chosen Knight is not Sacred. How come? How come the Chosen Warrior is Sacred, but the Knight isn't? A Bile Troll. Is Nurgle worship catching? It's incredibly infectious. Chaos Ogre. Marauder, Ashen Horseman. So... There's all the different sites we're going to start with. Magic is average. Nature, death, some blood, and elemental. Not to be sniffed at? Well, not unless you're feeling lucky. Yes, all the cool kids are doing it. We can give Nurgle a try. So Nurgle, Children of Joyous Rot. Sounds fun. So that's what we'll do. Of course, the save game is not the right name. Hey, Beacon, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so Nurgle. So, what kind of pretender god do we want? So we're actually not Nurgle. Just to be clear, we are actually not Nurgle. We're working for Nurgle. Sort of, kind of. So, Colossal Fetish. These are all inanimate objects. If you want to be a god who doesn't move around, you choose these guys. Which we don't. Earth Made Flesh. That. Horned One. Mother of Monsters. Titan, Death and Rebirth, Titan of Growth, Growth and Rebirth, Spring, Summer Plague. What do you do? So Fire, Death, Fire Resistant. Oh, the Plague Bow. 12 damage and causes disease. Titan of Death and Rebirth is a Nurgle. Hey, Harbinger, welcome back. Titan of Death and Rebirth is very Nurgle. I'm sure it is. Earth, Death, Nature. Strength of the Spring, Power of Death. Strength of the Spring. It's more powerful during Spring. Gets increased hit points for the season. And the Power of Death. This unit gets more powerful the more times it's been killed, up to whatever that is. So by the time he dies 3 times, he gets some fairly good bonuses there. I don't know if that's that great. He doesn't look that great. It's very much about the cycle of life. Well, is he? Is he really? Underworld 1. Rain. Oh, these are the Central American type gods. So Earth, Nature, Blood. Causes fear. Blood Searcher, so blood magic. It's Twisted Life, but it's still life. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is the one they wanted us to do, at first. One death is a giant of divine heritage, once placed in charge of the beginning of the cycle of death by a previous god. He would use death and lamentation to the... Oh, he would cause death and lamentation to the world. He saw that everything in the world would come under its reign sooner or later, but it was not entirely true. Blah, blah, blah. So Earth, Death, Amphibian, Fear, Resistance, Flies, Stealthy, Reanimation bonus. So this is, it gets a bonus when summoning things with spells. Nurgle loves lives. Look how much he creates. Yes. And then ruins it. Another underworld. Chaos. Dagon. Father of monsters. Father of monsters? Is it? There was a mother of monsters, wasn't there? Oh, a carrion dragon. What do you do? Carrion dragon is a living carcass of an ancient dragon of tremendous physical and magical power. Born before the history of time. Blah, blah, blah. No magic. Cause fear 15, though. All kinds of resistance. Undead. Inanimate. How is it inanimate? Because he's undead, right? Shape changer. Transform into another shape at will. It will form with less hit points. Dies, the unit will automatically change shape into a more powerful form. So, this is human stuff. And recuperation. It's attractive dragon. Dragon is able to adopt the shape of a dead pan. The body of the carrion dragon is less suited for spellcasting than that's why. Okay, in dragon shape, most of its magic skills are reduced. The paths of death and nature are innate to the carrion dragon, and its skills in those paths are less reduced. But they're not showing up here. A worm. Bog mummy, risen oracle. Prince of death, so demon. Gorgon. A man-eater. So, more dragons. I don't know. Didn't look at the earth-made flesh. That looks attractive. 3 earth, magic, and it's amphibian. Doesn't need ease. Cold-blooded. Siege bonus. Dark vision and revigoration 4. That's pretty good. Sloth scale limit 1. What does that mean? I don't know. Gets to use all the items at least. Sacrifice her progeny, and she demanded compensation for her kin. Angry with her impudence, he imprisoned her for eternity. Now that God's gone, her prison is weakening, so is the seal. Decisions. Who's the father of monsters? What do you do? Gift of water breathing, 250. So that means he can lead 250 points worth of units underwater. Amphibian, of course. Death, magic, water, and fire. Fire and underwater don't go together well. Just want to point that out. Torch of unquenchable. So walk around smacking people with that. I got 2 claws to grab things with. His shackles are weakening the monster that is at the sea once more, threatens to swallow the world. The father of monsters wields an everlasting torch made from lava from the deeper reaches of his realm. The father of monsters is able to leave the sea and can bring land-living beings with him into the sea. Tempting, but not really. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the Nurgle wants for his, was it hot, heat or cold? Nurgle does better than Shakespeare as he performs a plague on everyone's house. Oh, Mother of Monsters, what do you do? Cold-blooded, swimming, swamp survival, spawning bonus 10, poison cloud. He's constantly surrounded by noxious fumes. Be careful when placing this unit on the battlefield. Crossbreeder. Oh, making mutants and stuff. Dominion Monster Summoner. What's this? This unit has a chance of summoning 1 or more monsters per month when it is in a friendly dominion. It's not funny? Definitely not funny. She has a fist, so she's primarily a spellcaster. Not a very good one. When he established the order, her shackles are weakening, and her offspring are once more threatened to destroy the world. As a mother of Serpent King, she is sacred to Lamias and will receive their 3 additional Lamias with each summoning. Occasionally, she will give birth to strange, misshapen beings. Sounds fun. Sounds very Nurgle-y. Shall we? I think we shall. Does everybody remember what the minion's supposed to be? Apparently it's supposed to be cold. So magic, death, nature. You care about blood? Aren't all babies misshapen? At first, yeah, they got those funny looking heads. Do I want blood magic? I don't have to take blood magic. Yeah, apparently I do. So it's got to be at least 7, right? Order and turmoil. So turmoil. Land of Turmoil is chaotic and uncivilized, filled with feuds and sudden murders. The Land of Turmoil can be an interesting but dangerous place to visit. Cold. Make it more cold. Get some more points back. Dominion 8. That makes for a very possible strong Dominion there. Just a little bit more blood. There. And if we go dormant, we get even more points to start off with. Let's get more higher levels so we don't have to do it later. More depth, more nature. Oh, we can do some of this other stuff, though. Protective in a chaos land? That makes sense. How much do we care about this stuff? Desperate people working every day, trying to do their best in everything they do. Plenty of goods are made and sold in numerous land of sloth, blazing blind place where apathy reigns supreme. Would good productivity go with Nurgle is a question? I don't think so. Should I pick up one of these or 2 of them before? Or just keep going this way? Fine. We should get a lot of stuff with this. There we go. So 7 death, 6 nature, 5 blood. Oh, we still have to do our little blessings too. Look at all the choices. Half undead. All sacred units will be semi-undead state.
So did everybody see that?
Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back. So, stuff. So many choices. So, mending bones. All sacred undead units. We're not going to have a whole lot of undead units here. Undead units, so I'm not going to worry about that one too much. Blessed units will fight on even after they have been killed. Living units that have died will die for real. Mending bones. It's got to be undead. Withering weapons. That's not too bad. Stygian flesh. Blessed units will become resistant to non-magical damage and invulnerability. Reforming flesh. Blessed undead. We don't have blessed undead units. Reanimators. Any living enemy killed by a blessed unit that has a chance to rise as a soulless being and fight for its killer until the end of the battle or until it is felled once more. Priests also get the ability to command a limited number of undead beings. Reanimation chance 50% plus 5 undead leadership. Poison resistance for survival, recuperation. All sacred units will heal battle afflictions over time outside of battle. Recuperation does not work on undead, lifeless, spirit form beings, and those who suffer from old age. Sounds like a good one. We have 10 more points. It's a strong vitae. Be able to withstand more damage. They get +1 hit points. Strength of the flesh. Received increased strength. Strong blood. Plus 5 poison resistance and plus 80 disease resistance all times. I'm not going to need that. Enchanted Blood. Blessed units regenerate 0.5 hit points each round and gain plus 1 magic resistance. Also, profuse bleeding will stop almost at once. Blood Surge. Blessed units will receive a Blood Surge as soon as they kill someone. The Blood Surge will affect the Blood Surge effect will last a few rounds and greatly increase the combat abilities of the unit. Blood Bond. Blessed units will transfer half of all incoming damage to other blessed friendly units that are nearby. Range of 5. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me again. Be right back. Okay, I am back. So, I want to get one of these blood things. As far as menu button, this is all undead stuff. Yeah, the undead command might be nice, but I don't think that's going to be a thing for us. Too hard to get, I don't think. Resilient. It's just more hit points. Oh. Actually pick up Resilient. Strong Vitae, that's another hit point. Still have 8 points left. Blood Surge. So when they kill stuff, they basically go into like a Berserker mode, sort of, kind of. Sure, we'll do Blood Surge. So we have 4 points left. Oh, that's right. We can get more of the Resilient stuff, too, and the Strength of the Flesh. Make them stronger. Oh, Blessed Units regenerate. Sure, why not? Oh, that's 5 points right there. But we can get more help this way. Blessed units that fight them, if they've been killed. Living units that have died will die for real after the combat, but undead units will survive the ordeal. Sure, if we have any undead units. I don't think we do, but 2 points left. So more strength or hit points. Let's do more hit points. 1 more point. Guess it doesn't matter which one you pick. So that's 5 extra hit points to all our blessed. I don't know if that's a lot, but we'll see. Okay, so stay dormant. We have 8 Dominion, 2 for Turmoil, which came with it. Heat and Cold. Cold, I think, was a 2, increased to 3, and I think we're good. Okay, so off we go finally. Oh, what are we gonna name the god? Not a kid now. The name's been taken. I need a good name. Female name. Hey, Crush, welcome back. Hey, you changed your name. Or is this... No, wait a minute. This is a different account, isn't it? I need a good female type name for a Nurgle-inspired creature. Veronica. Picked up Rogue Trader yesterday. Good so far. Yeah, I got tired of all the reading. For off stream, it's no big deal, but on stream, it's annoying. Very annoying. Media account. Yeah, I figured that. Well, praise Veronica. Okay, so renaming aloud. Story events be a thing. Score graphs on so we can see how we're doing. Sure, this will be fine. Okay, so in the beginning there was chaos. Blah blah blah. Nurgle special mechanics explainer. Path of the Warrior. Your Chaos Warriors and Knights can, through XP, earn the chance to be promoted to a Chosen or Blightkin. They won't change form until the turn after the game announces the promotion, and it can only happen when they are outside of their home province. Then they face the judgment of Nurgle and become Chosen, Blightkin, Forsaken, or a Chaos Spawn. Path of the Chosen. Your military commanders can also earn promotion for a chance of a more powerful form. Unlike the troops, it can trigger in their home province. Aspiring champions become exalted heroes, who become chaos lords, who finally become a demon prince. At each stage of judgment, Nurgle may turn them into a chaos spawn. The spawn is a troop, though the spawn will usually be one of the more powerful kinds. Plagues. A unique plague may emerge in a forted province other than your cap with 10,000 plus population, plus 5 dominion, plus temple and lab. The plague will spread over time, harming the enemy and helping you. Plague doctors can help the spread. There are 2 unique plagues currently, each of which will be outlined in its own message. A third plague may be unlocked by a certain hero. Additionally, your dominion increases death scales in provinces you don't control. You co-op with your son, solo other than that, probably. Yeah, that could be fun with a co-op game. Nurgle's Rot Explainer. Nurgle's Rot may appear once in the game as a site at a Nurgle-controlled province of sufficient population, 10,000 plus, with a fort, lab, temple, and positive dominion that is not their capital. Each turn, every province adjacent to one infected with the plague has a 16% chance of becoming infected, then an additional 16% if a Nurgle plague doctor is present. Each turn, infected Nurgle-controlled provinces have a 10% chance to generate 1 to 3 death gems and 20% chance to generate 1 to 3 plague bearer troops. There is a 5% flat chance the plague will disappear from the province. Each turn, infected non-Nurgle provinces have a 5% flat chance to remove the plague, then a 30% chance if the PD is 15 plus, approximately, then a 16% chance per friendly Dominion candle, then a 10% chance if a temple is present, then a 10% chance if a lab is present. If the plague is not removed, they will that turn lose 1% population, have 1% of the units present diseased, and suffer 5 unrest. There is then a 3% chance of being attacked by Nurgle-controlled plague bearers led by a herald. The plague will end everywhere instantly if Nurgle is destroyed. Good stuff. Zombie Plague Explainer. The Zombie Plague starts as a site at a Nurgle-controlled province of sufficient population, blah, 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 with other buildings. Each turn, every province adjacent to one infected with the plague has an 18% chance of being infected, then an additional blah, 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 if the doctor is present. So, similar stuff. Plague zombies. So, each turn, infected Nurgle-controlled provinces have a 60% chance to generate 46 plague zombies at the cost of 10 population. There is a 15% flat chance the plague will disappear from the province. Each turn, affected non-Nurgle provinces have a chance to remove the plague. Same stuff. If the plague is not removed, they will return its population. There is then an 8% chance the province will lose 30 population, suffer 10 unrest, and be attacked by 5d6 plague zombies led by a plague zombie controlled by Nurgle. The plague will end everywhere instantly if Nurgle is destroyed. Poor Nurgle. Okay, so stuff there. And this is the map. Oops. So, that's the map of the world. So we're over here in the fun places. So Nurgle. So what do we got? So Marauder Chieftain. He's nothing special. He can swim, he's poison resistant. He do snow move. He's got a boat. It's a tax collector. Tax collector can collect tax from the province he is in, even if no path can be traced to a friendly fort. Nice. Beastmaster. Ambidextrous. He's ambidextrous. Why has he got a shield? that's okay. So, let's see what he does. And then this is going to be our scout. So nothing special. So your orders are to retreat because you're a scout. Run away, little scout person. You stay behind the troops because you don't have any actual real abilities other than to fight, so better stay behind. And marauders, so you've got a spike mace, a shield, tower shield, half helmet, and ring mail. So protection 13, pretty decent. Hit points 14, not too bad. Then we have here marauder hunters with javelins. Okay, so get up there. No formations. Your job is to hold an attack.
Guns on.
No.
Kill them with all the guns.
Guns off.
Guns off.
Okay, so javelins. Fire and keep distance. Closest enemy because javelins don't have the best range. Although we could have them go after... Yeah, let's go after archers first. Okay, glorious leader. Brave Sir Robin, stand back there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so you're fine there. Okay, so that's you. And then you... Which way? Let's go that way. Oh, wow, a Dominion. The Black Lion. I'm not sure I like that. Guns on or is that mask? Could be either or. Gonzo, kill them with all the chickens. I don't know if Gonzo would do that. Gonzo might kill them with all the eggs, not the chickens. Guardian of Filth. So, nature gems, death gems, blood slaves, exalted heroes, all these guys. So what can we actually recruit currently? Wow, we got a good start here. We just can't go after the exalted hero yet. Sorcerer Lured or of Nurgle.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Well, this guy's going to be our Grand Commander, right? Sorcerer
This
Lord
break
of
supports
Nurgle.
the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
So
Your next break is in 1 hour.
this guy's going to be pretty good. Leadership 30, Magic 30, Undead 160. 2 Death, 2 Nature, 1 Blood, 2 Random, which is going to be, 1 from each of these pretty much, right? So he has the potential to have 2 Earth, so 1 more Death and Nature, 1 more Blood. So these guys are going to be fairly strong. I think we want one of those as our first of our leaders until this Chosen is available. Sorry, Exalted Hero. Well, big chunk of our money. So we need a higher domain for these guys still, which are sacred units. Yeah, these are all our sacred units. We don't need a Dominion strength of 5. Until then, let's see. So Chaos Warhounds, Marauders, the Hunter, Berserker, Light Horseman, an Ashen Horseman. So a Scythe. Just regular Chaos Warrior, Chaos Knight, Chaos Ogre, and a Vile Troll. So much money
Come
we have.
on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
I'm trying to. Protection 22. These guys are hefty. Some dual wielding axe and morning star. Wimpier troops or stronger ones? Let's give some stronger ones in there for now. There's all our money. Okay, so just got to build up our little armies because I don't think those guys are going to be enough to take too much around here until we see what's out here. That's what our scouts doing, right? See what these who's next door. We'll go from there. Okay, so I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Mrs. Gimpy is up to. Although I know what she's up to, but see what Rocket's up to. I'm sure he's sleepy too. Anyway, I will be back in a few minutes to continue on, and thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.